Hey everybody, Armored Angel here, advocating like a mother, and I was going to talk about fear today and the fact that you have to want something so badly that it will make you ignore that fear to get there. And you know that old saying, there is no fear, the only fear is fear itself. Because once you get over that hump and you get past that fear, you're like, oh, hey, it's not so bad over here. It's not so bad over that hump of fear. You know, in fact, it's growth. It really is. Tell you a story. You know, before I went to Chicago and pursued film, I couldn't even drive on the highway. I was just like so, you know, had such anxiety about driving on the highway, and then they invented this wonderful thing called the GPS. And then that's how I got to Chicago for like my very first casting. And then I was in Divergent as an extra, featured extra, whatever you want to call it. And I was there on set, and I was by the doorway, and first day of filming, and the PA comes in and he's like, you, and you, and points at me. And I'm like, yes. I was just like, wow. And then there's my famous shot in Divergent, you know, where I'm sitting behind all the stars. And that whole film and that whole experience was just completely awesome for me. And I made a lot of lifelong friends on that set. We still all keep in touch. And God, that was back in 2013. Can you imagine? And then the film came out. It was released in 2014. But my point is before I had the idea to go up there for the casting and, you know, give it a whirl, I was terrified of driving on the highway. So I wanted to be in film way more than I was scared of the fear. So I got over that hump, and that was a lot of growth for me. It really was. So keep going, you know, go for those dreams, get over that hump of fear, because there really is like the biggest sun on the other side of fear. You know, the fear is the only thing to fear, is fear itself. Like I said, once you get over that hump, it's wonderful. It's really big time growth.